Hey there, welcome to this new Morel test video. Today I have three Morel study instruments. One which is the one that I usually sell in the package. Two that are on the lower grade because there is only one left that is on the quality that I usually sell. So the other two are cheaper and the quality is also a bit lower. So I will still show you. Hopefully this one will be good enough. And if not, then either we wait for the new study instrument to come in the shop, or eventually those two which are cheaper and a little bit of lower quality might be enough for you. So we will see. So maybe I will start with the lower quality one. So here is how they are built. It's very basic. Sharp corner. There is almost no belly on the wood. It's almost like straight. Same for the back. It's almost like there is almost no work on the front and back. Then as you can see, there is no fingerboard on the neck. The tail is in rosewood, as you can see here, and the pegs are in simple birch, and the horse head is also quite simple. Also, it's important to note that these instruments they are quite cheap and they are very study oriented. The neck, the head are made by the machine like CNC, and they're just adjusted at the end by human. So that's also why they are so affordable. So that's also important to note. So well, let's set it up and hear how it sounds. So definitely the making is very basic. We are really on the study type of instrument. So for example, here the bottom bridge is not really adjusted exactly. The lower bridge is also very roughly adjusted. So it's really the beginning, the first grade, the first quality of music instrument that you can get. If you get lower than that, it's gonna be like more the decoration Morin Khuur, which are not really comfortable to play. This is really the first grade that you can get in terms of Morin Khuur. So there are quite a bit of. I'm not that enthusiastic of talking about that because it's not really nice, to be honest. But I don't want to scam or anything, so I prefer to be straightforward about the topic. So yeah. Anyway, let's see how it sounds. So that's also why I usually suggest people that can stretch the budget a little bit to not buy the study instrument and jump directly to the semi-professional, because the gap in quality in making is massive, while the difference in price is not that crazy. It's only a few hundred euro difference, but the quality is really huge. The quality difference is really huge. So well. Well, for a study instrument, definitely pretty good. Pretty nice actually. The sound is quite strong, pretty much balanced. It's not too noisy, it's not too metallic. So well, we already have like something that is pretty decent in terms of like study instrument. We are like kind of on the mid high quality sound, I would say, for the study quality. So pretty nice start. So let's check the second one. So the second one is yeah, pretty much the same color, I would say. So as the previous one, making is very basic, very simple. The rosebud for the tail, no fingerboard here, and the horse head also the same as the previous one. So well, let's set up this and see how it behaves. Yeah, here same thing with the lower bridge, and I think the sound post is maybe a little bit too low. Let's put that here, see how it goes. Just a little bit lower. Yeah, no. Well, actually, pretty surprising. The sound is actually pretty decent. I think the sound is better than the previous one. Stronger, maybe a little bit sharper. The bass is kind of present here. The making is actually kind of fine considering. So I think this one is actually better than the first one. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, the second one is better than this one. So for now, that's the second one that is winning the competition, kind of. So now let's check the one that is a little bit of better quality. The reason for that is maybe that's why. Okay. So well, let me present you. So that's the type of study instrument that I usually sell. The reason is that they're a little bit better because they have a fingerboard on the neck, so it's a little bit more comfortable to play, and it's also bring a little bit more of longevity to the instrument. Here what I can see directly is that here you see there were either, I don't know, a knot, a crack or something, and it was fixed like this. So it's not really gonna present any issue in the long term, kind of, but aesthetically that's a little bit not that nice. So personally, when I see these kind of things, I would not buy directly. So I'm gonna, except if the sound is really crazy awesome and stuff, but that's really not something that I would purchase. So here basically the main difference is that we have a fingerboard here, and usually the making of the box is a little bit better. um, for the rest, we are basically on the same kind of instrument. Here I think, yep, here also the wood, here there was a patch. So basically the wood of the, oops, the wood of the neck goes until here, and then this part is added, and then the horse head. So basically the horse head here is always a separate piece of wood, because the fiber needs to be in the different directions, so it's not too fragile. But normally all this part should be one wood, and here it's two. And actually this little metal thing is already kind of like, uh you see, I hope you see, it's already kind of like hanging there. It's already I mean, it probably has been in the shop for a while. So for all these little detail, even though that's the quality that I usually sell for the stud instrument, I would not recommend. So let's still check the sound. So well, actually the sound of this one is pretty warm, but the volume is a little bit low somehow, and it's really lacking clarity. So I think that actually the second one is better in terms of sound. Let me just check again. Yeah, so basically this one is better in terms of sound. So I think I'm gonna log this one for you. It's cheaper than the price we discussed, as this one is a little bit of lower quality. So I'm gonna log this one because it's the best of the three that I just checked right now. But if you prefer to wait for the next batch of these instruments, it's totally fine. Or eventually, maybe you can extend a little bit your budget and check the semi-professional instrument if you're not convinced of this one. Or these feel totally satisfying for you and feel like it's enough for you to get started, then this one can totally work. So I'm not exactly sure what you are aiming for, what you are looking for, and so on. So that's why I'm just giving the various options that are possible. So for me, I will log this one for you, and then we can discuss all that in the chat. So see you soon.